Hi, third graders. Mr. Askelson here. It is Wednesday, May 27th, 2020, and we are in week 9 of distance learning. And today you can see that we have highlighted, and it says, what is the difference? And when you see the word difference, just like on the one above, if you see the word sum, those tell you which operation that you're going to be using to solve the problem. And in this case, the word difference means subtraction. The word sum means addition. So we've done a lot of subtraction, and remember, keeping our skills sharp and practicing so that these things stay with us and we get quicker and more accurate with what we're doing in some of these basic skills. So what is the difference between 5003 and 459? And remember, one of the first things we have to be aware of when we add or subtract is that we keep all the places lined up. And you can see today you've got a 4-digit number minus a 3-digit number. So you have to keep track. Here's the ones, the tens, the hundreds, the thousands. And over here you have the ones, the tens, and the hundreds. So as you're writing this number below this number, ones go with the ones, tens go with the tens, hundreds go with the hundreds, thousands go with the thousands. So keep everything lined up. So doing kind of the basic subtraction that we practice a lot, we put the larger number above the smaller number, and we start in the ones column. And I always ask myself the question, if I have 2, can I take 7 away? And if the answer is yes, then subtract. But we know that if you have 2 things, you can't take 7 away, so that answer would be no. And when you say no, you go next door and ungroup. So I've taken one of my 10s away, leaves me 4 10s, and then I bring that 10 over to the ones column, which gives me 12. Now I can subtract 12 minus 7, and that's 5. When I go into the tens column, I have 4. Can I take away 9? And the answer to that is no. So I have to go next door and ungroup from here. Leaves me 3. I bring that one group of 10 over, and now I have 14 tens minus 9 tens would give me 5 tens. I go to my hundreds columns. I have 300 minus 100, and that equals 200. So I do my regrouping over on this one, and be careful as I'm subtracting through that I subtract correctly, and my answer is 255. There's another strategy that you can do. It's called subtraction in parts. I've got the same exact subtraction equation here, 452 minus 197. But what I've done is I've taken each one of the place values and I've subtracted them separately. So if I start with 452 and take away the 100, that leaves me 352 left. Now I'm going to take that 352 and I'm going to subtract the 9 tens, which would be 90, and that gives me 262. And then I take 262 and subtract my ones, and that gives me the answer of 255. So I get the same answer. And remember, there's lots of different ways that you can solve the same problem. And this case is kind of the standard way of doing subtraction with regrouping. This is just another way, subtracting in parts. Whichever way works best for you, that makes the most sense, and you get the right answer, that's the way that you should work in all of the things that you do in math. So maybe try this, maybe do this way first, and then try it this way and see if you come up with the same answer. It's a good way to check your work to see that you're probably getting the right answer, and then maybe have someone in your family check it to make sure that they agree with you on what you came up as a solution for the subtraction problem 5003 minus 459. Hope that helps, third graders. Have a great day.